Hey guys, I'm at Disney's Animal Kingdom today, but I'm here because I wanted to show you some tips, some things that I like to do to maximize my experience at Animal Kingdom. These aren't like professional tips, nothing like that. It's just because we come here every day almost, and you learn things and you catch on to things, and I'm sure you guys all have the same thing, like little things that you notice when you're on vacation, like, you know, different things. So I'm going to show you mine, and I brought Scat with me, but Scat's on a different path today. I'll show you where he ends up. So let's get in there. Oh, but before we get in there, let's get a drink. So if you're coming off the buses and you're coming up to this point and you got Animal Kingdom to your left, guest parking to your right, I like to stop right over here to get myself a nice bottle of soda. So the reason I come all the way over here is because they have a regular priced vending machine. Look at that. $1.75. Now, it's right outside. I mean, right on the other side of this is the bus terminals. And $1.75. In the parks, you're looking at $3.25 to $3.50 for the same exact thing. For one person, I mean, you save $1 something, but for a family, 2 or 3 trips to this machine, that's about $20, and that is a popcorn bucket. So don't pay the $3.29 for the 20-ounce bottle of Coca-Cola or water. Well, water's not $3.29, but that's what I'm talking about. So, as you enter the park, there is usually long lines, mainly at Rope Drop, which a lot of people have been coming to Rope Drop because they want to get on Flight of Passage. But if you want to avoid, there is a secret entrance, and I'm going to show you where. So if you head into the Rainforest Cafe and go through the gift shop, there is a secret entrance. Not to mention, it is very beautiful in here. And here we are. No waits. Bum 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 bum.
Well, sweetie, good morning to you. I want to let you know that for the safety of our animals, we don't allow balloons into our park.
Yeah, gotta take him to the balloon daycare. Well, this is the end of Scat's path. He cannot go any farther.
On the top line and on the bottom line.
All right. You're going to take good care of him, right?
I will.
All right. Good. So, balloons are not allowed in Animal Kingdom. They go to a balloon daycare. How nice of them to provide that daycare service for the balloons, huh? He's going to have a fun day. So now that I'm successfully in the park, I figured I would talk about times. Times during the day, times at night. When you come to Animal Kingdom at night is phenomenal. It's beautiful, it's amazing, but at night you miss out on a lot of things that happen during the daytime that don't happen at night. Like for instance, when you're walking into the park and they have all the different exploration trails, they have a lot of different cast members explaining certain things, and at night they're not there. So it's very cool to make sure you get here for the day. Not only that, but I mean, the tigers go to bed at 5, the petting zoo closes at 5. There's a lot. Rafiki's Planet Watch, that's not at night. So if you want to get the most done, you definitely come to the day, and you get to see cool exhibits like this. So if you come at night, you miss out on cool exhibits like different types of animal poopy.
Exactly right.
Yep.
Did you match them up?
Well, I'm gonna say that's a giraffe.
Nope.
No?
No.
Wow. What is it?
That one's the rhino's poop.
That's the rhinos.
Yep.
That's the giraffe?
Yes, that's giraffe.
Ah, and that must be the gorilla.
Exactly. There's some
Poop.
thorns in his poop from the tree that he eats.
Oh, some thorns in the poop. That must hurt.
Right.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a great day.
Bye. And that, my friends, is the Tree of Life, which is, fun fact, made out of an oil tanker. Pretty interesting, huh? So, being at Animal Kingdom and doing a video about tips, I'm sure the most popular and asked about question is, how do you get fast passes for Flight of Passage? Well, I can't give you a great answer to that, because they are the most elusive fast passes in Disney World. Everyone's trying to get them. It's very hard. Your best chance is to come, rope drop, get right over. But if that's not the case, you can always keep on trying the My Disney Experience app. I have no fast passes set up for today. In fact, I don't even like script anything I say today. This is usually just a day at the park for me. You know what I mean? So it's kind of spontaneous, I would say. So what I'm gonna do is try to get a Flight of Passage fast pass, and I'm gonna show you how I do it on the app, so you can try it. Makes sense, right? So go into your My Disney Experience app, get to Disney's Animal Kingdom, okay, and right at the top here, the first thing that'll pop up is Flight of Passage, if it's available, right? So don't waste your time scrolling down and everything like that. If it's not there, just back out, go in, back out, and just keep doing it over and over and over again, and you might actually land that Flight of Passage. Now, I do it a lot because it constantly changes. Even if you can see dinosaur, 10:40 a.m., next available one, 10:30 a.m. See? You just gotta keep on doing that. Keep on doing it. And you never know, you might strike some gold. So would you look at that? After I would say about maybe 25 minutes, it worked. But that is just for me as one guest. So it makes it super easy to get a fast pass for one person. For like a family of 3 or 4, it's gonna take a lot longer, and sometimes it's not even gonna happen at all. It's just, I guess, the luck of the draw. But since I have it, might as well ride it. So into the Valley of Morrow we go. And as soon as we walk in, is the end of the line for the Na'vi River Journey. Just look at those floating mountains. What did you guys think of that line for the Na'vi River Journey? Man, and that's at park opening. Woo, Lordy. But if you thought that 70-minute wait for the river journey was bad, it is nothing compared to the 210-minute wait for Flight of Passage. Oh my Lord. So as I was sitting out front of Flight of Passage, I ran into RJ who watches our vlogs, and he said some really uplifting, positive things to me. And I just want to say thank you, RJ. Thank you very much, man. It was nice meeting you. All right, so let's get on the back of one of these Banshees and go for a ride. So the only sad thing about riding Flight of Passage in the FastPass lane is you miss out on the amazing queue that they have on the inside. I mean, it's totally worth it. I mean, I'd skip the queue for, you know, not waiting in line for 4 hours. But it's still kind of sad. They should do like a separate tour. Bum, 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 bum.
And welcome to the Avatar program. Move around a bit.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Yes, got it. Now, let's find you your Avatar matches.
So, you just got off Flight of Passage, and that 4-hour wait made you very hungry. Head to the Satuli Canteen and get yourself some chicken. So at the Satuli Canteen, they have the create your own Satuli bowl, and basically you get to pick roast beef, grilled chicken, fish fillet, or tofu, and then select your base and your sauce, and the prices vary from $12.99, $12.99. But me being a picky eater, I don't eat any of this. So usually when I come here, I just get either the roast beef on its own or the chicken, and I don't pay that much. For the chicken, it costs $4, and for the roast beef, it costs $5. So you can come in here, $4, get yourself a big bowl of grilled chicken, and you're good to go for the day. Or if you're deciding on having chicken and beef, you can get the grilled chicken add a side of roast beef, and then you have chicken and beef bowl. Pretty amazing, huh? So I don't know if that's really a tip at the Satuli Canteen, but when you're doing Disney on a dime, you scrap together that last day of the vacation. I remember those days. I remember being at the Pop Century, and the last day we spent all of our money, and you know, I mean, had not much money left over, so I ended up eating like little pieces of bread with sausage links. It cost like $3, and that was my breakfast. But you know, little tips like that, like $4 for grilled chicken, $4 for roast beef, can't go wrong. So let's leave Pandora and see what else is in this kingdom. And as we're leaving Pandora, the end of Flight of Passage standby line is right here. 4-hour wait. Whew. So another very cool thing I wanted to show you was a pretty cool photo spot. You know, a lot of people are posting photos with themselves standing in front of a wall, like the purple wall or the pink wall or the spaceship Earth wall. There's a whole bunch of different wall pictures, but in Animal Kingdom they have a very cool wall photo opportunity that's kind of tucked away, and you have to ask around to actually find it, but I know exactly where it is. So let me show you where it's at. First, you gotta make your way to the Harambe Village. Then go all the way back until you see the restaurant where it says famous sausages. And right around the corner here. And that's where you'll find the You Are Most Beautiful wall photo. So let's talk about the animals now, since it is Animal Kingdom. Obviously we know about the safari and all the animals that are on there, but there's another really cool thing called Rafiki's Planet Watch that closes, and it's not open at nighttime. So this is another one of those things that only during the day. I think it closes at 5, but it's pretty cool. You get a train ride, there's a petting zoo, there's a nursery, so you can see animals getting rehabilitated. It's amazing. So we're gonna go do that, see what we can see. Rafiki's Planet Watch. So we're on the Wildlife Express, and I just asked, it does close at 4:30. But the cool thing about this is the way you get to see out. You get to see a little bit of behind the scenes of the safari. So this area right here is the nighttime holding for the rhinos, elephants, and cheetahs. Pretty cool, huh? No elephants. Now that is one fun train ride. Rafiki will show you the way. It's right this way. Ha! We made it. So welcome to the conservation station. In here, you get to pet animals. You get to see the veterinarians. You get to see Doc McStuffins and Rafiki, the man himself.
Nice and gentle, just like that. And then grab some sanitizer over here when you're all done.
You get to play with the snake. Mm-hmm. You can touch it?
Yep.
Ooh. What kind of snake is that?
Blood python.
Blood python.
Yep.
There's Doc McStuffins at the toy hospital. And there's Rafiki, the man himself. He led me here, you know. Ah, so look at this. This is where the animals come to get x-rays and CAT scans. And in the conservation station, they have Song of the Rainforest, where you get to go in these little boots right here, and it's pitch black dark in there, and they put surround sound, and you get to hear the sounds of the rainforest. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool in here. You get a room all to yourself, got all the headphones, and then all you do is you press to start the show. So now we're gonna go in the petting zone where you can get to see pigs, sheep, cow, goat, donkey. Yes. Oh, it's a sleepy pig. Hello there, buddy. And there's Dominic himself. Hee-haw, hee-haw. And thank you.
Who wants in?
And this guy's like, what's the racket? And no bull about it. That is a cow. Come to me. Come to me. Oh, thank you. Hey, I'm Nate, and I like long walks on sand with goats. Say cheese! Alright, so I guess it's time to catch our train and get back to the animal kingdom. So, after you get done with Rafiki's Planet Watch, you stop in the Zooey's Sweet Shop right outside, and you get to try samples of the ices, just like you can at Goofy's Candy Company. And they've got awesome flavors. And it's no more Mickey, it's Mr. Mouse. I get so confused when I see signs like this in Disney, because it's telling me to proceed up that hill. But like, you know, in Hollywood Studios where they tell you not to pull on the rope, but you're supposed to pull on the rope, so am I supposed to go up there? Is that allowed? I don't know. So another thing I want to point out is, one of the cool things when you come to Animal Kingdom is getting a picture with the Tree of Life. But I see a lot of people stop in the front and to get a picture taken there. It's way better in the back. You get a better view, less foliage around you, and it's just a clearer shot. And there's little tiny dugouts, like little tiny things you can go down and you can get closer to it. And there's even photo pass people that are down there that take a photo. Let me show you some of those. Here's one of those little places that I was talking about. You can see the Tree of Life right up there. And you just go down here, this little pathway, and wait till you see the view or the picture opportunity. Pretty breathtaking. And look at that view. I'm gonna show you the photo, right? Meow. And another thing that closes at 5 o'clock is the Jungle Trek. And they have monkeys, tigers, and dragons in there. But don't be confused, because they don't have any lions or bears. But it does close at 5 o'clock, so another thing you cannot see at night. And right now, it's a very special time because there are 2 baby tigers. Hopefully we get a glimpse of them. Let's go check it out. So, before we get to the tigers, I wanted to show you the Komodo dragon display. And there he is right there. Gotta zoom in to get a good look at him. But if you go to Rafiki's Planet Watch, you get a much up close look at the Komodo dragon. And I'll show you that clip right now. Look at that Komodo dragon. Uh-oh. I think it hurt me. Hello. That's awesome. He did hear me. Hi, Komodo. Hello, Mr. Dragon. There's one of those baby tigers. But then there's the mama. Uh-oh. I don't like the way that big mama tiger is acting there. Oh, here comes another baby tiger. Oh, following the mama.
Stay standing right there. Stop.
Well, I'm glad we got to see the baby tigers. That was something I was really looking forward to. Also, they had a baby hippo just born here just a couple days ago. I unfortunately aren't going to be able to see that today. But now I think it's time we go for something bigger. Even see the size of a mountain. So, as you're walking through the queue for Expedition Everest, there's a lot of cool things you have to keep your eye out for. Let me show you something right here. See those signs up there? If you're lucky enough, your magic band will set it off and it'll say your name on it. It's pretty awesome, isn't it?
All right, this is two for who's riding together.
Huh. We got Judith, Amanda, Sarah. No, Nathan. No, Nathan. So when it comes to riding Expedition Everest, I like to ride the back. Aha! My favorite spots. So as cool as Expedition Everest is, it's way better at night. That's the one thing I can definitely say. At night is better for Expedition Everest. And if you look closely, you might be able to spot a little divine intervention. Or just divine. Look at that. Oh boy. So, I guess that wraps it up for today. It's a big park. It's actually the biggest Disney World park, so there's a lot of things to do, and there's too much for me to cover in one vlog. So, I'll do another one. But for right now, I got somebody waiting for me out front. Oh, and there he is! Oh, thank you. Hope he wasn't any trouble. Alright guys, well, I'm back home. The camera died in the park, so gotta finish up here. So if it's your first time watching, subscribe to our channel, you might like it. And if you haven't, like this video and share it. Yeah. So love the life you live the life you love. See you next time. Bye.